It won't be just those Christmas credit card bills coming due next month. As it stands now, starting in January, Uncle Sam will also be taking a bigger chunk of your paycheck. That's because the tax cuts we've all known the last 10 years are about to expire. But after weeks of political posturing over whether to extend those tax cuts to just certain Americans, both sides tonight appear to be on the verge of compromise, determined to reach a deal perhaps as soon as this week. As to what that means for your bottom line, let's turn to NBC's Mike Vaccaro, who's following all this in the White House for us tonight. Mike, good evening.
Good evening, Lester. There's new hope tonight that the president, Republicans, and congressional Democrats can come together and agree in time for all Americans to avoid a tax hike at the end of this month. Today, signs from both sides that a deal on taxes is taking shape.
Bottom line, on the extension of the tax rates, unemployment benefits being extended, you see a compromise here in short order.
I think the American people expect us to work together to make sure their taxes don't go up, and we're working on that package.
Aides say President Obama is willing to go along with extending lower rates for all Americans, including top earners. Couples making more than $250,000, $200,000 for singles. That has been a key Republican demand.
I think our position is quite clear, and we don't want no tax increases on nobody. Now, that may be poor grammar, but it's great economics.
But under the deal, an extension for those top earners would only be temporary. Aides also say the president will insist that unemployment insurance, which expired last week for some 2 million Americans, be renewed. That is a must-have for Democrats.
Well, I can tell you that without unemployment benefits being extended, personally, this is a non-starter.
So we got the bogus bonus Bush breaks for billionaires.
Saturday, Democrats tried and failed to block an extension of lower rates to the wealthy. After the vote, the president called for compromise.
We need to redouble our efforts to resolve this impasse in the next few days to give the American people the peace of mind that their taxes will not go up on January 1st.
In fact, a deal was already in the works. After his remarks, the president called Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid to the White House, where he laid out the emerging plan. Later, at the vice president's home, Pelosi huddled with Joe Biden and Treasury Secretary Geithner. By this morning, leading Democrats were willing to go along with the White House brokered deal.
The president is fighting to get unemployment insurance that they have held hostage. This is the point. People need to focus in America.
And Lester, it goes without saying that those tax cuts for the middle class will be extended indefinitely. But one question remains, how long will the extension be for the higher income earners? Once that's resolved, the president hopes to see a package on the floor of Congress by midweek. Lester.
Mike Vaccaro, thanks.